Yeah, this is just to introduce to you all our proposal, something we have been exploring and we need to act on pretty quickly to double the size of the A&E district. It has been in its current form, it's 51 acres, and it has been an effective marketing tool. It has helped a couple of downtown artists who really make a living off of their art. It has helped them save some money on the Maryland income taxes. But we feel like because the district is totally within the historic district, the real estate is not widely available and pretty expensive. So the idea is to expand the district. Case has put the map up for you. This map, Case has been helping Dave Heglin with this project. Dave is out of town. He's the chair of the A&E Advisory Board, and I just want to give credit to Dave for doing a lot of our graphics and a lot of the detailed research on this. But the proposal, if you can see the dark lines, the existing district stops at Mill Street, and we're proposing that we go up kind of like a guitar shape. Just take the district up Cannon Street and High Street almost to the traffic circle. And the point of doing that is to capture some more affordable residential and commercial properties that artists could afford to buy to then live in the district. In some cases, maybe convert a garage into a pottery studio or a jewelry studio or whatever, but they will then be able to take advantage of the A&E tax incentives because they'll be living and making their art in an A&E district. And they can sell it on the internet. They have a way to sell it from their home without being a commercial storefront. So at this point, we don't need a vote from you. John Schratwieser is also on this call because he'll be guiding this process after I retire. And we just want you to be aware of what we're recommending. We want to send you this map. I will do that after this meeting. And then we just want to hear from you, your ideas, your concerns. The thing to keep in mind is that when you do expand a district, if you get over 100 acres, you really have to have a very strong rationale for that. So we're trying to, we can't just put the whole town in the A&E district. That's not going to fly with the Maryland State Arts Council. But we do think there's a way to capture some real estate that'll help artists and creative enterprises. And it'll also just help the whole strip of, especially High Street. It'll help develop that into, I think, a little bit more vibrant economic section of town. So for tonight is to see if you have any questions, and then just to let you know that we welcome your input. There are two stages to this process. We need to get a letter of intent to the state by August 1st, showing them our proposed map and our rationale for doing this. They'll work with us to tweak it a little bit, and then the full application is due October 1st, and that is a little bit more like the incredible application that Case worked with volunteers to put together for our original application. That's a pretty data-heavy, map-heavy application that will be due end of the summer.
I think the reason behind the A&E districts is really about bringing economic opportunities, particularly for artists, but it also works in the case of developers. And as we look particularly at Upper High Street, Upper Cannon Street, there is a lot of opportunity there as buildings start to turn over and things like that to create more arts and culture experiences for residents and visitors to the town and to the district.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and a quick reminder that the artist gets to subtract any sales that if they make the product and sell it from our or another A&E district, they get to subtract that sale from their income when they're figuring out their Maryland income tax. So it's an income subtraction modification. And then for a developer or a property owner, if you took, for instance, a gas station and turned it into a jazz club, the money that you put into that building, you do not have to pay the increased property tax. Put it more simply, the assessed value of the property stays the same for 10 years in terms of your tax burden on it. So the town and the county don't lose any money. You have a deferred increase in the value for 10 years. So that's how it helps your real estate, and it also helps your individual artists and your creative enterprises.
One last thing to help this application. Case and I worked pretty hard on the zoning of Upper High Street to make it into a mixed use that allows buildings to have apartments above, apartments behind, commercial, which wasn't true in the old C1 thing. So it makes it a little different than 2010 when we submitted the first application.